Help me welcome Executive Vice President Sales Leader, Johanna Brown.
Hi. Oh, I'm so excited to be here, guys. As soon as I signed up for this weeks ago, it's been on my calendar and on my mind. Like, I can't wait to share Norwex hair care products. Okay. What's so exciting to me is that Norwex is famous for getting, really shiny windows and mirrors, but we are so much more than that. Did you know that our hair care products are like truly salon quality? And I'm going to teach you all about them. Okay. But I'm also going to share with you some different tips, hacks, and habits that you can get into that can work for all different hair types. All right. So, first off, let me just share that my hair, I've kind of left it for you today. I haven't done anything with it today. It hasn't been shampooed. It hasn't been brushed yet. I drove around town with the windows down today. I visited the community pool with my kids. So it's kind of a mess. And I wanted to just show you what it looks like on a day-to-day basis and how I sort of zhuzh it up using Norwex products. I'm also going to hop in the shower and I'm going to teach you the proper way to shampoo and condition your hair. Some of you are going to be surprised that you have probably been doing it wrong for your whole life. All right, so my hair is medium texture and it's wavy naturally. So what that means is that with wavy hair, I can use a blow dryer and some hot tools to straighten it and smooth it and it holds a curl nicely. Or I can use some product and a hair diffuser to get some natural curls in there. It kind of does all the things for me, which I kind of like. Everybody's hair is different, okay? Everybody's hair texture is different. Everybody's, chemistry behind their hair is a little bit different. So the tips that I'm going to share with you, take them with a grain of salt. Some things might not work for you. Some things will, okay? So I'm going to walk you through step by step, and we're going to cram as much as we possibly can into this 30 minutes. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So the first thing that I want to talk about is a habit that is a really good habit to get into for anybody. And that is extending the time between your shampoos. All right. I know I can't see your hands being raised, but just sort of think to yourself, are you someone who washes your hair every single day? Do you wash your hair every other day, every third day, maybe even once a week? Well, believe it or not, I wash my hair, and my hair is long. I wash my hair typically once a week, but I have actually gone as long as 15 days without shampooing my hair in the shower and kept it looking just like it's looking today. All right. So I'm going to show you the method behind that. Now, it's actually very healthy for you to not shampoo your hair every day. First of all, it saves you a lot of time. It also saves you product, which in turn saves you money. It also keeps your shower cleaner. Yeah, guys, when you're not shampooing every day, you have less behind in your shower. That's just an added bonus. It helps preserve color treated hair. It helps to minimize breakage and damage, split ends, when you shampoo your hair less frequently. Okay, so here's what you're going to want to do. This is important. Oh, I'm seeing in the comments, we've got all across the board, 3 to 4 times a week, every day, every 2 days. All right, the first thing that's really important about keeping your hair healthy and keeping your scalp healthy is stimulating the scalp, okay? Our scalp has its own microbiome, and we need to keep it healthy and stimulated. We need to keep blood circulating through our scalp so that our hair grows and our pores in our scalp do not get clogged, okay? So the first thing that I make sure I do every day is I brush my hair, not only to detangle the ends, but to stimulate my scalp. Now, curly-haired girls, I know you're probably having a heart attack when you hear me say that. You're like, I can't brush my hair. Well, there are other ways to stimulate your scalp besides a hairbrush. Grab one of these at Target or off of Amazon. They feel really good and they stimulate your scalp without agitating your actual strands of hair. Okay, these are amazing. Feels even better when somebody else does it for you. But The type of hairbrush that I like to use is a hairbrush that has a mixture of plastic bristles and boar hair bristles, okay? The reason is our scalp gets oily. Our sweat glands are at our scalp, okay? Our scalp gets oily. And what we want to do if we want our hair to be soft and shiny and not weighted down at the scalp is we want to take that oil from our scalp and distribute it down the strand of hair, okay? So it's important to brush your hair every day, except my curly curls, I know, and distribute that oil from the top of your scalp down your hair strand. Move it away from your scalp and down your strands of hair, okay? So let's talk about this for a second. It's what gets stuck in your hairbrush, hair, right? And when you take a shower, you get that like handful of hair. Some people panic. Guys, it's totally normal for your hair to shed. Our hair goes through phases. Anaphase, metaphase, telophase. I can't believe I actually remember those phases from beauty school years ago, but I do. Anaphase is the phase when your hair is actively growing. This can happen from anywhere from 2 to 6 years. A hair follicle can actually be growing hair. Metaphase is when it's kind of resting. And then telophase is when it sheds. Every hair follicle will shed its hair eventually. And the beauty of it, though, is that the way we're created, it doesn't all happen at once. Thankfully, our hair follicles are staggered in when they go through those different phases. So it's totally normal for you to lose up to 100 strands of hair every single day. And also something that you should know is that different hormonal things, like when you have a sudden drop of estrogen, that can contribute to your hair falling out quicker too. So you might notice that you're losing more hair at certain times of the month, certain times of your cycle, etc. Or when you just had a baby, all your hair falls out. Okay, so what you want to do after you've brushed your hair is you want to clean your scalp without shampooing your whole head of hair and having to go through all of that. So you want to find a really good dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is something that hasn't been around all that long. And I've tried a lot of different ones. And let me tell you why I love Norwex's volumizing dry shampoo. First of all, it is not an aerosol can. So it's not a propellant that has nasty cancer-causing ingredients in it, okay? All you do is shake it, part your hair, and spray directly onto your root line, okay? And what this is going to do is this is going to absorb oil. It uses tapioca starch and rice powder, not talc, okay? And you go through and you do this, and you'll see, I'm going to kind of speed up a little bit, okay? And what you'll see is that it absorbs the oil and lifts your hair at the root and helps you to have beautiful volume, okay? Now, some people do this at night because this is actually an anti-pollutant formula. This removes free radicals from your hair and helps your hair to actually smell good. It helps it to look good. It helps it to feel good. And it has these beautiful, nourishing Norwex antioxidant ingredients that actually help with the microbiome of your hair without those nasty propellants, okay? So a good dry shampoo, it can be used every single day. And you just need a little bit, yes, it volumizes beautifully. All right, next, what I'm going to show you is sometimes when I brush out my hair, I'm like, oh, I just ruined all those curls that I worked so hard on a few days ago. My favorite thing for this is illuminating oil. Guys, this stuff is like liquid gold. I am truly obsessed, okay? Truly. You can use this on your skin. It's part of Norwex's amazing skincare line, but this can also be used on your cuticles and your hair. So watch this. I take a couple drops. You don't need very much at all. Distribute it through my hands, and I just sort of twist my hair, and I put this oil through the ends, and watch how it will bring my curls back to life and make them look formed and shiny and beautiful again. Voila. Check it out, right? I absolutely love this oil. This can also be used as a scalp treatment. If you're someone who is struggling with dry, flaky scalp, or you just feel like your scalp is kind of clogged up, these oils, there's 15 different nutrient-dense oils in this. They're all found in Norway. And this is truly such a great nourishing scalp treatment. You would just put a little bit on your scalp at your part lines, massage it in, and do this before you shower because it will make your scalp look oily, okay? But it creates a beautiful scalp treatment that you can leave on for 10 to 15 minutes before you take a shower. All right, so moving on. What we do next. So my hair kind of is brought back to life, right? Yes, use it on the ends of your hair. It brings your hair back to life. Now, the most important thing about keeping your hair and extending its style between washings is to keep moisture out. Keep moisture out of your hair whenever possible. So if you're wanting to, take a quick shower to clean your body, but you don't want your hair to get washed, I recommend wrapping your hair and wrapping it well. This is what I do. I take our Norwex hair wrap and I loosely tie my hair back into it just to get it off of my neck, okay? And then I cover with a shower cap. I kind of double wrap for double protection. You want to keep all the moisture and humidity out of your hair if you want your style to hold, okay? Let's see. Another thing that's really good about using there it is. Okay. Another thing that I want to mention is that if you want to avoid breakage and you want to avoid split ends, one of the things you're going to want to do is try to avoid tight hair rubber bands whenever possible and opt for soft scrunchies. Okay. Thank God the 90s are back, right? I've got a drawer full of scrunchies that I finally don't feel embarrassed to go out in public in. All right. So if you want to avoid breakage, always opt for a soft scrunchie whenever you can. And if you're going to wear your hair up at night, definitely at night, opt for a soft scrunchie and wear it loosely on top of your head, okay? Another thing is that a lot of our hair damage happens at night. I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not, but a lot of the damage to our hair happens at night. And one thing that I have seen a significant improvement in my breakage with my hair is sleeping on a satin or silk pillowcase, okay? A satiny, smooth, soft, silky pillowcase will help your hair from being tugged and matted as you roll around at night and helps it to glide across the pillow without tugging and pulling and breaking your hair string. It's also great for your skin. Did you guys know that Norwex makes pillowcases? And what is so fantastic about our pillowcases is that they're soft and they're satiny, but they're also self-purifying. They have that Norwex Backlock silver in them. It's like sleeping on a fresh pillowcase every day. I'm crazy about these. I've got my teenager sleeping on these because he suffers from acne, and this just eliminates bacteria as you sleep. Okay, so I love, 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 love Norwex's pillowcases. They're definitely good for your hair. Okay, all right. Next, let's talk about when you're styling your hair. When you're styling your hair, you want to avoid high heat whenever you can, okay? So I always recommend that if it's in your, ability and time to air dry, let your hair air dry, okay? But if you have to use a blow dryer, use it as, the least amount that you possibly can and use it on a low heat. And when it's time for you to use hot tools like curling irons, flat irons, etc., you want to make sure that you're using a good hair protecting spray. This is super important. Hair protecting sprays, they come in all shapes and sizes. The thing that's so incredible about Norwex is that it's different than the salon ones because it doesn't have all of the nasty stuff, okay? This has juniper and chia seeds, and it smells amazing, and it's fragranced with essential oils instead of synthetic fragrances. And this works so well. You just lightly spritz your hair. Okay, you don't want to douse it. You just lightly spritz your hair before you use hot tools, and it gives you an added layer of protection against that high heat. All right. I see a lot of people asking about short hair. Okay, this is a great question. Now, the thing about short hair is that, first of all, it doesn't take as much time to wash and style short hair, right? And in addition to that, when damage is caused to your hair, it's usually caused on the hair shaft. And if you wear a short hairstyle, you're constantly trimming off those damaged ends. So this whole extending your shampoos, several days in between your shampoos, it really is. I don't want to say it's not important for people for short hair, but I'd say that it's more important for people with long hair, because our hair, when your hair is long, you're trying to keep this healthy for as long as possible. When your hair is short, you're constantly cutting that off, if that makes sense. Okay. So when you're trying to train your hair to last longer in between shampoos, you don't want to just like dive in and say, I'm going to try not to wash my hair for 15 days like Johanna. Trust me, you will feel and look like a grease ball. You will hate every minute of it. This is something that you need to build up to slowly. So I recommend stretching your time in between washings by 1 day at a time. So if you're someone who washes your hair every day, try skipping 1 day in between. If you're someone who washes your hair every 3 days, try going 4. And you're going to gradually train your hair and your scalp to be able to stay healthy and have that healthy microbiome without stripping away your oils with shampoo. Okay. So, all right, it's 8:21 and I'm about to do something a little crazy. I'm going to get in the shower and I'm going to teach you how to shampoo your hair. Now, raise your hand if you've ever, showered in front of 450 people before. Actually, I can say that I have. I did. This is my second time. All right, here we go. I'm going to talk a little bit louder while the shower is running, but I want to teach you how to properly wash your hair. And what I'm going to be using is our Norwex Nourishing Shampoo and our Norwex Nourishing Conditioner. These products are truly salon quality. They are packed with nourishing, beautiful Norwex antioxidant ingredients. They are also gluten-free. They are free of synthetic fragrances. They are free of dyes. They're free of parabens. They're free of sulfates. They don't have any of that nasty stuff that we find in, traditional shampoos, especially salon shampoos. Okay. So I'm going to move this a little closer and we're getting right in. A little crazy. All right. That's cold. There we go. Okay, you guys see me? All right, so obviously you're gonna start by rinsing your hair, okay? Okay, now once your hair is wet, you're gonna start with shampoo. Now this might seem like this is so obvious. I know how to shampoo my hair, but let me tell you what most people do. Most people take their shampoo and they immediately pile the ends of their hair on top of their head and start massaging all of this shampoo into this part of their hair. I want you to repeat after me in the comments. Shampoo is for your scalp. Okay? Shampoo is for your scalp. So I'm going to do 2 applications, but probably not the way you're thinking. Okay? So I'm going to start with about a quarter size amount, and you're going to spread it on your hands to distribute it. And instead of piling the ends of your hair on top of your head, you're going to go straight in to your roots. And you are going to massage the shampoo into the roots of your hair without even touching the ends of your hair, okay? The ends of your hair are going to get clean as you rinse it out, but you don't need to concentrate shampoo on the ends of your hair, because what it does is it just strips those necessary oils that are meant to keep our hair shiny and soft, and it strips them away, and it can make it feel dry and brittle. Shampoo is for cleansing your scalp, stimulating your scalp, activating your blood circulation so that your hair grows, unclogging any pores on your scalp. So that's how you're going to shampoo. My second application, I use about the same amount. And this time I'm going to go, oh, thank you. This time I'm going to go in the back and I'm going to do the same thing at the nape of my neck. And I'm going to shampoo my scalp, okay? Okay, now the ends of my hair. All I'm gonna do, they just need a light little shampoo. You don't need to concentrate the shampoo on the ends of your hair at all, okay? Then you're going to rinse. Take it all out good. All right, next step, conditioner. Okay, guys, our conditioner, same with our shampoo. It doesn't have any synthetic fragrances. It's fragrance, it's got this beautiful aroma, and it all comes from essential oil. It doesn't have any parabens, any of the nasty stuff. It's all wonderful, nutrient-dense ingredients. And you're just going to squirt a little bit into your hands. And I think you can guess that if shampoo is for your scalp, conditioner is for your ends, okay? Conditioner has no need to touch your roots, has no place on your roots. All it's going to do is weigh your hair down from the root, and it's going to make it feel less voluminous if you condition your roots, okay? So break it through with your fingers. I also recommend having a wide tooth comb in your shower. This is Pinky. Pinky has been with me since middle school, and I'm not even joking. Pinky went to college with me. Pinky had my first apartment with me. Pinky's been through my entire 17-year marriage. This is Pinky, okay? All right. I think I saw a comment flash up that said, if you have short hair, do you condition? My answer is yes, okay? If you have short hair, I do still recommend that you condition. But if you can avoid just, you know, really putting the conditioner on your scalp and really just try to keep it on the ends, that would be best, okay? Let your conditioner sit for a moment, and then you're going to rinse it thoroughly. Okay. If you're anything like me, you get clumps of hair that come out. Remember, that's normal. If you have more than what you think is a normal amount, it might be something that's happening internally with your hormones. But like, it's totally normal to lose clumps of hair. I leave them on the shower wall as a little surprise for my husband. He just loves it. All right, so you're going to rinse that all out. Now here's the big thing, guys, and this is most important. Like, this is for every person, every hair type, doesn't matter. You're going to want to end with a cool rinse. I don't mean freezing cold, just cool, okay? So here's the thing. So yeah, that's it's a little chilly. There's a reason for that, okay? Your hair, each individual hair strand has something called a cuticle, okay? And when it's exposed to heat, the cuticle is the outside layer of your hair strand, okay? When it's exposed to heat, like a hot shower or a blow dryer, anything like that, the cuticle flares out. And it almost looks like fish scales. If you were to look at it under a microscope, it looks like fish scales that are sticking out like a Christmas tree, okay? What happens then when your hair dries is that it looks a little bit disheveled and frizzy because the hair follicle is puffed up, flipped out. What a cool rinse does is it pulls the hair cuticle down and makes your individual hair strands nice and smooth. It locks in moisture, okay? And it makes your hair look smooth and shiny. Whether you have curly hair, straight hair, doesn't matter. It smooths it and shines it. It's also so good for your health to do a cool rinse. It improves your blood circulation in your scalp, which stimulates hair growth. It also wakes up your lymphatic system. It makes you feel good and energized. Sometimes when I get out of a really hot shower, if I forget to do a cool rinse, I end up feeling a little bit dizzy, and I feel just so relaxed that I feel unmotivated, like I can't do anything. But if I end my hot shower with a cool rinse, I get this burst of energy. I feel good. My skin feels good. My hair feels good. And it's all good. Okay. Before I hop out of the shower, I want to share with you that Norwex also has a deep conditioning mask. This is more dense than the normal nourishing conditioner. And this is something that doesn't need to be used daily, but more like weekly. Okay. And you can use this on wet or dry hair. If you're using it on dry hair, obviously it's going to be before you shower and you're going to want to wash it out. But you can use this on wet hair in place of your conditioner, maybe once a week. And you just let it sit. You kind of saturate your hair with it, comb it through, let it sit and do its magic, and then rinse it out. And your hair will feel beautiful. Okay. All right. So to dry my hair, I'm going to use my Norwex hair wrap. If you have one of these, like, oh, let's give them some love in the comments. I don't know what I would do without my Norwex hair wrap, okay? This has our Baclock Silver in it. It's made of Norwex microfiber. It is super absorbent. This is going to absorb a ton of the moisture in your hair so that it can air dry quicker. It's less time with your blow dryer and that high heat, okay? So there's a button on the back. There's a hook in the front. You're just going to flip your head upside down, and you're going to put the button in the back of your head, tuck your hair into the little pouch, give it a twist, find that loop, and pull it back to secure on the button, okay? This will stay on your head as long as you want it to. I have, gone outside and watered my garden with this on my head. This stays on for hours if you want it to. And my favorite current body towel is our new Lyocell body towel. I'm absolutely crazy about this. It's a totally different feel and texture than our other towels, and I just love, love, love it. All right, so as we wrap up, yes, I just took a shower for 450 people. As we wrap up, I want to talk about a few things. First of all, these products that I shared with you tonight, they are available on something called AutoSave. Let's see, I haven't checked my makeup yet. Oh, a little bit under the eyes, not bad. These guys, dual-sided makeup removers. This little thing wet with just water is going to take off all my makeup before bed tonight. Anyhow, okay, what is Lyocell? Lyocell is it's a microfiber textile that we're working with and experimenting with. It's made partially with recycled wood pulp. So, which sounds like it'd be rough and scratchy, wood pulp, right? It's extremely sustainable. This is so soft and like dense, but it dries quickly and it never smells. I just love this towel. Okay, so AutoSave. AutoSave is a program that we have where if you love our products and you don't want to run out of them, like there's nothing worse than taking that last squirt of shampoo and thinking, oh, shoot, I got to run to Target today because my shampoo's gone. And when I take a shower tomorrow, I'm not going to have any. So AutoSave prevents that from happening. Okay. You can set it up as frequently as you want to, your shipments and your products will come right to your door without you having to do a thing. And if you decide, oh gosh, I've got an AutoSave shipment coming soon, but I have a ton of my product left, you can just log in and you can push it back a month or push it back 2 months, whatever you want to do. And what's really cool about our AutoSave program is that when you get to $150 in your AutoSave order, your shipping and handling is free. So if you've got an auto shipment coming up and you're like, I've got a bridal shower to go to and I'd really like to get them some cleaning cloths, or I've got, Mother's Day coming up and I want to get my mom a new set of window cloth and EnviroCloth. You can just add it to your autosave order and get yourself free shipping, which is pretty cool. Okay. So I loved sharing all this tonight. And I just want to let you know that if you saw things and you're like, I would really love to try Norwex's shampoo. It sounds amazing. I don't know if it's in the budget right now. Host an event with your Norwex consultant. Okay. When you host an event with your Norwex consultant, it can be online, it can be in person, it can be whatever you and your consultant work out between the two of you. And you're going to earn perks from Norwex. Perks is just money to spend however you want in the Norwex catalog. So if you want a lot of these things, it's so simple to set up an event, gather some friends and family for a demonstration, and collect rewards and spend them on these awesome hair care products, okay? And of course, I would be remiss if I did not mention that if you are in love with Norwex products and you find yourself talking about them to all your friends anyways, why not open your own Norwex consultant account? Just by sharing Norwex with your friends and family and your network of people, you can earn a 35% income. And whenever you want to purchase things for yourself, you can enjoy a 35% discount. So there's so many options. And I love that you have choices with Norwex. So I think that's all I have. I only went over by 5 minutes, Melissa. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Oh my gosh, it was perfect. Anyone else doing this? Oh, massaging my scalp. And I think I'm going to have to order some more shampoo and conditioner. Thank you so much. That was such a fun journey and it was so educational. I mean, I'm going to send you the chat, but you would not believe how many people said, I've been washing my hair wrong all these years. So I can only imagine how incredible our hair is going to look. Thank you so much for taking the time to share with us. Now, if you thought this was great and you want to be part of a team that has amazing leaders like this who share their time, jump on the call in 15 minutes. It is the welcome call with our amazing co-founder, Debbie Bolton, who is the heart of Norwex, and the amazing Amy Cadora. She's going to share the why of Norwex. It's a quick 15-minute call. Jump on that. Make sure you connect with the consultant that invited you. And if you're already a Norwex consultant, take some of Johanna's tips and put them into your next hair care party. Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.